Ever wondered what makes the perfect ramen bowl? Today we are crafting unique handmade bowls from scratch, starting with clay and a big idea. Stick around to see if we nailed it. Before we dive into action, what is ramen and what makes a bowl a ramen bowl? Not too long ago, my sister and I cooked ramen for the first time. We were instantly captivated by the seemingly simple dish that's actually incredibly complex in texture, flavor, color, and variety. This experience inspired us to create bowls specially designed for enjoying this Japanese delicacy. So what is ramen? It's a Japanese noodle dish with a broth base like veggie, meat, or fish, mixed with noodles, veggies, and toppings like boiled eggs or tofu. The possibilities are endless. What fascinated us most, besides the traditional Japanese ingredients, was the addition of toppings like soft-boiled eggs, different meats, or tofu. Do you have a favorite ramen combo? Let us know in the comments. Where we are from, it's all spoons, forks, and knives. So we tried eating ramen off a soup plate. But ramen, chopsticks, and a giant rim don't mix well. After this sobering experience, we knew we could do better. What makes a ramen bowl? After some careful consideration, we concluded our dream ramen bowl has to be easy to sip from, has to have a spot for toppings like crispy tofu that won't suck out in the broth, and a place to rest our chopsticks. Simple, right? With these three criteria in mind, it's time to get our hands dirty. We threw the clay on the wheel with just a vague idea of what these bowls might look like. So let's take a closer look on how they turn out. We experiment with various shapes and different amounts of clay. Lots of material and thick bottoms give us more room to play around later. This right here is a tulip-shaped bowl with an outward bent rim. We knew we'd need to modify it to make it easier to drink from, but that was a problem for future us. After a successful throwing session, we had a collection of different bowls ready to be trimmed into their final shapes. We also created some plate forms that would later be incorporated into the ramen bowl designs. Let me show you the difference between an untrimmed and a trimmed bowl. As you can see, we left the bottoms quite thick, giving us plenty of material to work with and the freedom to reshape each bowl and create a nice foot. Now let's get back to work, trimming all our bowls. With all pieces trimmed, we moved on to the assembly phase. We marked the joining areas and began combining different elements to create our unique ramen bowl design. Oops! Disaster strikes. I accidentally punched a hole in one of the bowls. But don't worry, I've got a fix up my sleeve. I tried to incorporate this little mistake into the design. This perfectly demonstrates how working intuitively and staying flexible can turn unexpected problems into creative opportunities. Here we used one of our plate forms as a dedicated topping rest. The third one is more traditional in style and ignored one criterion completely, but we added grooves where the chopsticks can rest comfortably. For the tulip-shaped bowl, with its wide rim, we cut away a portion to make drinking easier and lowered another section to create a flat surface for toppings. The resulting openings conveniently serve as chopsticks rests. Our final bowl incorporates leftover clay from the plates, creating space for both chopsticks and toppings. After bisque firing, we glazed the bowls and prepared them for the final glaze firing. we're quite pleased with our results, though we recognized some designs need refinement before they are perfect for practical use. The bowl with the hole, for example, has a topping area that is too small and might not prevent ingredients from falling into the broth. And the chopsticks need to be balanced perfectly in order to stay put. Tulip-shaped bowl also needs a bigger topping area, so none of the toppings will fall off. Despite these opportunities for improvement, we love the concepts and designs we've created. So what's your verdict? Did we nail the ultimate ramen bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you loved this pottery adventure, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Check the description for ways to support us and the featured artists, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting!